Boston University women's soccer head coach Nancy Feldman traveled to Kenya for a week in June with the United Kidz Soccer Development organization as part of UKSD's Social Change Through Soccer tour. We asked Coach Feldman to sum up her experience in Kenya, and this is what she had to say.
I had been thinking about doing something like this for a number of years, and it just seemed like the right time to sign on. Our student athletes at BU have done some of these service trips before. Most recently, Pietra, Dory, and Rachel Blasnalis went to Nicaragua with Soccer Without Borders. This organization is similar. What I really liked about it and felt good about was he's partnering with a foundation in Kibera, and Kibera is the second largest slum in the world. You look in any direction when you're in the middle of the slum and it just goes on forever. So Lee Doherty at UKSD is partnering with Touch Kibera Foundation, and they're working on the ground in Kibera consistently, programming, soccer programming, youth development programming, supporting kids that live in the community. And I felt really good that we were connected to an organization that's doing good work on a consistent basis, so we're not just coming in, bringing in supplies and donations and building relationships and then having it poof, be gone as soon as we leave. So as I learned more about what Doc was doing, knew it was the right thing to do and was a great opportunity. And it turned out to be just that. Made great connections with youth there, with the leadership of this foundation that's working with them. Went to some schools and brought some donations to the schools, helped feed kids lunch a couple days during the visits to the school. Did a community service morning on a Sunday morning when we were there with the youth that are involved with Touch Kibera. It really was about the pridefulness they are starting to build in their community, and we were a part of that. They were so welcoming to us. I did a home visit with a young player, a female player, Evelyn, and her family, and spent a couple of hours with them in their home. And she really opened up about her hopes and dreams, and she's, you know, one of the things that takeaways was that while it's very different there's a lot that's the same, and that kids' hopes and dreams and fears and challenges are a lot the same. Now granted, they have much less means. We have a lot to be grateful for. That's probably the other biggest takeaway I have, is that just to be grateful that I've had the opportunities I've had. So there's some differences in means, but as far as their motivations, their joy around the game, and just their joy in general, their commitment to education, their spirit, their community spirit, there's so much that's similar that it felt really comfortable. As far away as we were and as different an environment as I was in, I felt like I slid right into it and felt comfortable, and much of that is because of the people I met. And some of that is because I think we're more all alike than we are different. I felt that in order for me to stand up in front of the team and say community service is important, these trips, you know, will make a difference in your life and will make a difference in the lives of others, I really felt like I needed to model that and not just give it lip service. So personally, it was something that was on my bucket list, and professionally, I felt that it fits with the mission of Boston University Athletics and certainly the commitment our student athletes have had to community service. I will be back in Kenya within 2 years. If not next year, I will certainly do it. And my hope is that some of our student athletes will come along with. I would love to travel with them and have them share the experience with me, or I share the experience with them. I really believe in the organizations that are collaborating to do work there, and that's really important to me, that they are honest, that they really have the right motivation, and I do believe these two organizations, UKSD and Touch Kibera Foundation, are people and organizations I would like to be aligned with.